Hi and welcome to Homemaker Tea Time. Today I am drinking some apple mint from the garden. Let me know below what you are drinking with me. Today I thought I would talk about creating a cottage garden. When we moved here 6 years ago, my main thing was I wanted to grow what we ate. I still want that, but I want to incorporate a lot of flowers and herbs. So I am making a cottage garden. One of the first things you want to do when you are making or creating a cottage garden is think about what kind of fence you want to place around it. It not only makes it feel, I guess you would call it magical or whimsical, but it protects it from rabbits and predators. In the past we had a wattle fence. We got it from a church pew factory. They had free kiln dried wood and it was in long strips, so we went and made a wattle fence around the garden, but it has deteriorated, so now we are replacing it with a cedar picket fence. It's going to be, when we're finished, 4 foot tall. But I love how just the idea of the cottage garden fence kind of draws you in. We're going to have the arbor at the entrance and the gate. When you are creating a cottage garden for your plants, you want to think about planting in layers. You want different heights, putting the higher plants in the back, and you want to think about your colors, but you also want to think about, if you're like me and going to grow vegetables there, think about companion planting, things that grow well together, and there are multiple places online where you can find out about companion planting. In my cottage garden, as you enter, we have been building some garden beds because we live in the Ozarks, so the soil is rocky. So we've been building on top of the ground, and we layer sticks, leaves, and then soil on top. As you enter the garden gate this year, I'm going to have in this bed on the right, I'm going to have a row of chives with the purple seed ball at the top. I just think those are really beautiful. And then I will interplant I'll put some flowers in here and vegetables. I'm going to be planting bok choy and some of the cold season things. We're nearing the end of it, but I still want to try to get some of that in. For me, when I'm thinking about planting the cottage garden, I want to plant flowers, but I want them to be, a lot of them to be multi-purpose, like chamomile, what else? Chamomile, calendula. Those are beautiful flowers, but they're also medicinal. And I drink a tea out of chamomile and calendula flowers. And I just want everything to not only be aesthetically pleasing, but useful for our bodies. On the outside of the fence, I'll plant some hydrangeas and rose bushes, but mostly for the inside it is reserved for things that we can use on or in our bodies. Now, as I said, we have rocky soil. If you have poor soil or rocky soil, this will be helpful for you. We dug swales, and we're going to dig them deeper. And inside of these swales, we are building the hugelkultur style. Outside our front door, we have a bed on either side of the door. One is hugelkultur and one is not, and you can see the difference between the fertility and how well the plants grow and the side that's hugelculture and then the side that's not hugelculture. We'll cover the walkways with some cardboard for a weed barrier and then place the wood shavings on top. That will be our pathways. I hope you enjoyed this cottage garden little homemaker tea time chat. If you have anything you would like to talk about next week, just let me know. If you like this kind of content, please stick around, subscribe, and share with others. I hope you have a great week, and God bless.